Another bright, sunny New Mexico day, and today we're going to be climbing a desert mountain called Bishop's Cap. And this area apparently has just some pretty gorgeous views of the surrounding landscape. A couple of archaeological caverns on the surface, but all in all, kind of a mystery to me. Just kind of wandering a new place and seeing what kind of cool stuff you can find, so come join me.
Our path to Bishop's Cap was a rugged desert hike, passing through many hidden drainages and patches of spiky plants. Through the arduousness, the mountain beckoned. There's something about the pursuit of mountain peaks that fills the mind with wonder, glimpses of the surrounding world awarded from adventure. Step by step, moving up until you can move up no more. The sun's rays shouted that our destination was near. Vast views of the desert beyond. The true joy of the mountain is the connection you find to yourself and the surrounding world, exploring the self as much as exploring nature. Thank you, Allison, for bringing me into these incredible hidden places and showing me the secret beauty of New Mexico. I look forward to the next time. The next day, I drove to the astonishing, blindingly white dunes of White Sands National Park.
All right, well I am in, let's take this off, far away from people now. All right, well I'm in White Sands National Park, and as you can see, I'm wearing sunglasses, which I don't often do. And the reason for that is that everything around me is this bright white gypsum sand that you find in White Sands National Park in New Mexico. And this place is unreal. You're just surrounded by these pure white dunes as far as you can see up to the mountains in just all directions. These astonishing, beautiful patterns, and it's almost unreal. It's like you're walking through, like, you know, a sugar mountain or something, right? It baffles the mind. So I'm gonna go wander these dunes for a bit. I'm on my way back north from this trip, but I'm gonna go see some of the amazing textures and patterns and all the cool stuff you can find at White Sands National Park. So come join me.
Over 4 billion tons of gypsum made from ancient ocean floors were deposited from the surrounding mountains into White Sands National Park through the ages. And 7,000 years ago, a gypsum dune field formed, the largest of its kind in the world. While my visit to the park was short, I will always remember these vividly bright wonders of nature. From the White Sands, I journeyed out to the famous Three Rivers Petroglyph Site.
All right, well today I'm at the Three Rivers Petroglyph Site, which is a place in New Mexico that has just an absolutely incredible number of petroglyphs carved about 600 plus years ago. And the Three Rivers Petroglyph Site is a place that just has this vast wealth of petroglyphs. Something like 20,000 have been discovered here, which is just an astonishing number. All of these ancient remains of past activities of a people that apparently have no modern descendants. So these are a group that no longer exist on this earth, but left their remnants for us to see. And the things that were important to them, the animals, the plant life, the various religious traditions, for us to see 600 years later. So let's go explore what's apparently a pretty amazing place.
The rocks and boulders along the Three Rivers Petroglyph Site hold 21,000 petroglyphs carved over 600 years ago. Human figures, patterns, and animals cover the rocks along the trail for over a mile. Story and fable carved into stone. Favorite petroglyph depicts a human holding a mountain lion cub while an adult flees the scene. A bighorn sheep hunted by arrow and spear. The rocks beneath these mountains contain vast mysteries, and it was an amazing experience wandering among them. Later that day, I visited a remarkable place where past stories were carved into the rock in a different way. Bandelier National Monument houses vast numbers of ancient Pueblo structures built into and around the cliffs over 700 years ago. Stone houses, used during the summers, give tantalizing hints of the wonder that lives above. Holes in the rocks are no mere caverns, but a city carved in the air, giving warm refuge during the winter months. Rooms carved into these cliffs would have housed hundreds of people, warmed by fires. In the sky, towering above the valley floor, old stories told in stone. Bandelier National Monument, abandoned after an extended drought, holds lessons for us all in the changing world to come. Places of security and safety will not always be so, and adaptations will be required for us to survive in worlds to come. In the next video, I finish the first of my epic journeys, driving through the utterly breathtaking Colorado mountains and exploring Wyoming once more. Until then, wander in wonder.